Welcome back, guys, to a Plants vs. Zombies video. We're going to be playing PvZ and Minecraft, two absolutely fire games. I don't know exactly what to expect, but I'd say it's something like playing Minecraft, but it's PvZ. Okay, before I go any further, I bet you're probably wondering, Flether 1, why the hell are you playing PvZ Minecraft instead of Replanted, which came out like less than a week ago? Would it not be the perfect time to milk some juicy views? Well, I guess it would be, but in all honesty, I'm not going to be making a PvZ Replanted video, at least not in its current state. You're probably thinking, oh, it's because it uses AI, or oh, because it costs $20. But really, those aren't the reasons. While I'm not personally an AI guy, you have to understand that the AI used in Replanted wasn't generative AI, it was AI upscaling. Basically, it's enhancing the quality of a graphic with AI, not like generating something completely new. And while this is pretty lazy, it's not exactly terrible. Plus, I traced over it with human art, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't really care too much. And as for it costing $20, that does suck. But if they had good features, I wouldn't really care if it costed that much. Like, even though they are just repackaging an original game and then quadrupling the price even when it's over 16 years old. But what I'm mad about is none of those. It's the fact that this game doesn't have remote play. It doesn't have remote play. Who the fuck cares? That's what some people are thinking, but you have to think about this. PvZ Replanted's probably its main feature that they've been advertising, besides the HD graphics, is multiplayer. Both co-op and versus, which is pretty cool, but they have no online multiplayer. You can't, like, play with your friends that are across the world or country. But if you're playing a local game on Steam, like Cuphead for example, and you want to play it with someone in a different state or a different country, whatever the hell, you can do remote play, which basically, it makes it so that way you and the other person are playing from the same PC, even if you're far apart. So like, one person can use their keyboard, the other uses a controller. It's how I've played a lot of games multiplayer with my friends. I think it's a great ass feature, I really have no complaints with it. But for some reason, EA removed remote play for all of their PvZ titles. Now, this doesn't matter for PvZ Game of the Year Edition at all. For Garden Warfare and Battle for Neighborville, it could be annoying in theory, but there is online multiplayer, so it's not an issue. But when there's no built-in online multiplayer for Replanted, and no remote play, it is impossible to play online without, like, maybe Parsec. Not sponsored, by the way. Literally the only reason I got Replanted was because I wanted to do the co-op and versus modes. So without either of those, I genuinely just don't care. I was gonna refund the game, but they did say they were gonna create a patch. And here's the kicker. They said they were gonna release a patch to this game after a few weeks. Meaning that you either have the choice between refunding the game and not caring about the patch, or you can keep the game, miss the refund period, and pray to God that the patch is good, which it probably isn't because, you know, it's EA. I mean, you could just refund the game and then buy it back if the patch turns out to be good, but I don't care about that. I think Replanted is getting a tiny bit too much hate in general, but not enough hate for the fact that there's no remote play. Like, holy fuck, I'm actually pressed about this. Okay, now back to the video. So, we are in the neighborhood. Not quite Neighborville. I guess I can't go to my house. This place looks very cool. Not exactly sure why PvZ's taking place in like a jungle. This is cool as well. Let's go. I mean, this is probably just gonna be PvZ, but so I don't know how to make this interesting. You've seen me play PvZ before. Huh? Okay, very weird controls. So you just click space. I mean, so far this does look very cool. I just hope it gets kind of difficult, you know, it's more interesting, although it is the first world, so I don't know if it ever is going to be like that. From the looks of it, this is also going to be the only world. There's no nighttime or pool or anything like that. So, you know, that's kind of sad, but on the other hand, I don't think anyone wants to play literally all of PvZ and Minecraft, nor does anyone want to code all of that. So, fair enough. Anyways, that's 1-1 done. Seems like the sunflower's a little behind there, but... Ooh. And we're back. We can just pick any level. Huh. Neat. I hope there was somebody who skipped to this point in the video and then was very confused as to why I already have Cherry Bomb. This is a very high quality mod. His plants are very nice looking. This is very weird to control. The fact that I can't use my mouse is very miserable. So yeah, just chillin'. Might skip 1-4 as well, you know, get into the good stuff. I don't think anyone cares about these tutorial levels. We'll just move on to Walnut Bone after this. You know, during these, like, more boring parts of videos, I kind of wish I was more of, like, a story time guy. Like, I tell you guys tales of my life. I'm not really a storyteller, and fuck, I misplaced that. I don't really tell stories, like, on video. I just don't really ever do that. I don't know why exactly. I think it just make, you know, boring parts of the video much more entertaining. Okay, the zombie density is getting way crazier than I thought. I'm actually having to lock in a little bit. Even if there's an uninteresting part of, like, a game, you still have, like, a way to keep the viewers entertained. And I think that's just, like, a very good skill to have. The way they talk with the lips moving up and down. Gotta be cursed. Oh, bro, these walnuts. So they are eyebrows. I never knew if, like, that little line was an eyebrow or just, like, part of the potato texture, but I mean, then again, I would say this confirms it, but this is a fucking Minecraft mod, so not exactly an official source. Why do they die? Like, look how slow they die. It's like, oh! That one died pretty quick, but like, oh, come on, hey, don't give me exploded ones. I don't want to waste it, but I think I have to. Let's just see it. Yeah, if they're only gonna give me exploded ones, it's okay. You know, if you're only gonna give me exploded ones, it's okay. That's the final wave. Who the fuck did that hit? 3, 2, wait, hold on. Go. Bruh! This mod isn't, like, obviously the craziest thing. It's still pretty freaking cool, I'd have to say. Then again, I am, like, someone who's played PvZ 1 a lot more, so if you're not as good at the game, probably gonna be more interesting. Also, I didn't mean that in, like, a bragging way. Like, oh, I'm so good at PvZ 1, man. You're just not quite on my level. I mean, like, just the normal game for me, it's pretty cut and dry. I know what's going on, so, you know, if you're pretty interested in just, like, normal PvZ 1, and you also like Minecraft, this is a very cool mod, I gotta say. Very well made, very, very good. And if you want to download it, the link to the creator's channel is in the description. He has, like, 1 billion times more subscribers than me, but, you know, I'm not gonna, like, steal his shit. The only bad part about this is the controls. There's probably some, like, coding reason as to why they couldn't just make everything attached to the mouse, but it's still pretty annoying to control. Get out of here! So I'd say perfect timing. This buckethead is gonna be the menace. Wait, what? Who the fuck did he eat? Nah. Who did he eat, bro? Like, dead ass. There was no one in that lane. Oh wait, we're already at the final wave. I forgot. This is only a 1-5 level. Anyways, not really much chomper cycling, but goodbye. I was on this topic a lot earlier, but about the story time thing. Because, like, it's not really my, like, specialty in any stretch. I mean, you gotta try it, but, like, still not really anything I've thought about until recently. But it's like, I feel like the thing that distinguishes a good gaming YouTuber from a bad one is just their ability to make any game environment interesting. I think that's what makes something like Oni Plays very good, is that, like, even if they're playing the most random, bizarre game that you've never heard about, they as people are just entertaining enough to the point where you can watch it anyways. Whereas, I mean, they obviously have the advantage of, you know, being a whole group of people and, you know, I'm just one guy, but still, I just don't think I'm capable of that, and I think one of the easiest ways to be capable of that is just telling stories. I do kind of wish I got into an Oni Blaze type gaming. That's, like, my end goal in life, is, like, well, maybe not life, I think, you know, that's more of the having a family, stable job, that type of goal. But I mean, like, end goal for YouTube is to just be able to, like, make videos of playing any game I want while talking to friends, and it do, like, at least get a decently consistent amount of views. I don't need to become, like, famous or anything. I don't need to have, like, 1 million subscribers, get golden play buttons, have women sucking off. Just consistent success while playing games inconsistently. That's just what I want. But, you know, if you're thinking I'm, like, upset with the current state of my channel and myself as a creator, I'm really not. I'm having a good time just uploading whenever I feel like it. I mean, there's not really any stress because, you know, I don't actually get paid for anything, so I don't feel obligated to make a schedule for videos, and that's a good thing, because in the long term, I don't see myself as a YouTuber. I just see myself as, like, doing YouTube as a hobby. That's what I do now. It's just for fun. I don't do YouTube for the money. I just like to entertain people. That's why I, like, was talking about it earlier. I'm not just, like, saying things because, oh, I want the money, and if doing this gets me better viewer retention and more money, that's what I want. I just want you guys to be happy watching my videos. And, you know, the better my videos are, the happier the viewers are, the more of the viewers are. Just, you really can't go wrong with making better videos. I'm really not sure, though, if I want to try more games, though, like, now. Because really, all I play is PvZ and Incredibox. You know, I love PvZ. I fought with Incredibox. I'm not, like, bored of either game, I would say, even if I've been playing them for years at this point. I think one of the worst parts of making YouTube videos is the lack of music when I play the game, because I put all my music in post. So, like, when I'm playing a game, there's no music at all. So, like, whenever I'm playing something like Fusion, which is very entertaining, it's not a huge issue, but, like, when it's something that's very low stimuli like this, it's a little boring. I got nothing to say, we're just fucking murdering her. We have achieved peak defense. We probably should have replaced some pea shooters with the repeaters, but that look weird. Final wave, you know what that means. 3, 2, 1. They're telling you guys to subscribe to me, by the way. So yeah, as that very iconic red button said, you should subscribe to me. And also to the guy who actually, like, made the mod and stuff. It wasn't the most crazy thing I've ever seen, but it was a very good recreation. It was pretty fun, you know. If you like Minecraft, if you like PvZ, I mean, it's Minecraft PvZ. That's it. See you guys in the next one.